Hey guys, it's Crusher, and today we are going to do another meta build guide. I know, it wasn't a huge change this update, but there are a lot of things that we do need to take note of, and that I do need to explain to you guys. So there was a new weapon that came out. Well, actually there were two, but first we're going to talk about the Imperial Staff. The Imperial Staff is a medium weapon. It's classified as a spear. I don't know if spear talents will work with it, but it is a medium weapon. It's like a pole, or it's a staff, and the requirements are 50 medium and 40 strength. This is a legendary weapon, and you cannot enchant it. It has 3 separate crits. Like, I'm sure you guys know all about it. I'm just going over it real quick. It has a running crit, a jump crit, and a standing crit. Standing crit is kind of like Gale Hero Blades. It knocks them over, like pokes them. The jumping crit is a block break, and the running crit is a kind of combo. So it is very versatile, and I feel like if you learn it, it is super good. It is a super fast swinging weapon, and it has the possibility to do a lot of damage. It scales off of both medium and strength, and I believe this pushes the collapsed lung, no attunement medium meta so much further than it's already been. And at the same time, you can also run attunement builds on this as well, because it's only 50 medium and 40 strength, which you're already going on most builds. And then this also will make what's it called? It will make 2 oaths much more prevalent, but we'll talk about that in a second. First, I want to show you guys maybe a build or two that would be really good with this. Like this build that I've made and showcased a while ago. This was my Maki build or my Soul Strike build. It actually would work very well with this, and you could even make it better by maybe doing something like this, and then you could go, no, you cannot go 90 fortitude, 89, oh my god. But you could allocate stats into places like this, and you can get a really good stat spread even with such high requirements on both ends. So if you want to go here, it's the Imperial Staff, right? 27.9, and that's without any modifiers or talents chosen. So this build, you can go, okay, so when you make the build correctly, I'm not saying this build can go Silent Heart, but when you make the build correctly, so you can either go Star Kindred or Silent Heart, right? If you go Star Kindred, there's something you need to know about Star Kindred. You need this talent here. Let me show you. Anxious Guard. This talent stacks with multi-hit weapon or multi-hit moves, and is very, very good with Sinister Halo, and can make comboing off of it ridiculously strong. Even though it has a 15-second cooldown, it kind of stacks with the multi-hit moves. It's really weird. It's a weird talent. I implore you guys to go explore this talent a little more. But basically the thought of a build like this with the Imperial Staff is you have a lot of options. It's only 90 points for the weapon, but I wouldn't really count the 40 strength as it's something you're already going to be putting in. And then you have 100 strength, which scales with the weapon, doing a lot of damage. Here, let me show you guys the actual damage. Let me put the talents on real quick. So with this stat spread that I have here, 64 medium and 102 strength, probably just 100, right? And then we can go 66 medium. So with this little stat spread we have here, we can get up to 36.4 base damage, which is ridiculous for the 0.7 swing speed that the Imperial Staff has. Also, I believe it does blunt damage. I think this might be wrong. And then the penetration got nerfed a little bit. But with this, 175, and you can get taunt on this as well. So let me pick up taunt. Taunt is very good. You can be doing, I don't know if it's chosen, whatever. You can be doing, here. You can be doing 68.9 damage per M1 with a 0.7 swing speed. And against, let's say against 50% resist. 50% resist, we're still going to be doing 53.4 damage. I don't know if you guys understand how ridiculous this is for an 8 range 0.7 swing speed weapon, but this is ridiculous. And if you pair that with a level 5 strong left, let's say you min-max a little bit more. You have a level 5 Sky Shatter. You have like level 5 medium weapon mantras. You're going to be shredding people. And 50 fortitude on top of that, because you honestly don't need that much medium. It's like running a champion sword on a collapse lung build is just absolutely ridiculous. So you can collapse lung them with the jump crit. You'll have strong left, exhaustion strike. All of these things mixed together is going to make for a super, super deadly combination. And Star Kindred, which is super strong. You'll be able to get this anyways. Super good weapon, super solid. You'll be seeing this run a lot. And something like this would be a pretty solid build. There's obviously a lot better builds you can make. This isn't the only soul build I'm recommending, but this is literally, I just took a different build and repurposed it a tiny bit and works extremely well. So I implore you guys to go check this out. Try making a build like this, see how it works for you. It is a very, if you like LFT, like how the crit cycle, and you like how you have a lot of options, you will also probably like the Silent Heart version of this build. Let me make that real quick. Okay, and this isn't even a good build. I made this in like 5 seconds. I just kind of took my LFT Silent Heart and repurposed it. I do like, you know, hate on me if you want. I like charisma on my Silent Heart builds because I really love Tough Love and Manipulator, especially for something that is so crit centric like this. You could probably go Collapse Lung Silent Heart if you wanted to. That also might be pretty fun. But this is what I made, just super quickly, super simple, not the best, not terrible. This would get you by perfectly fine. 78 medium weapon, you need 75, and then 40 strength. Then you have the charisma. So if you come here, you can see you'd be doing 77 damage per M1. I must say is entirely ridiculous. I think they need to do a bit of toning down on some of the damage on these weapons because, yeah. Oops. Yeah, I don't have all the talents selected because I just took the damage ones and some of the other ones. But here's like, yeah, like I could go through and show you guys talents, but you guys can watch my other videos for that. Anyways, for the other things aside from this weapon, Star Kindred and Silent Heart usage are going up a lot, so I'd suggest learning how to counter Manikadi, and then how to basically don't parry trade with Star Kindreds because they will throw out their Sinister Halo and they will get free damage on you. Ancient Guard must pick on both oaths. And if you go Silent Heart, you want to build a lot of passive agility so you can make use of the slides and the mix-ups. It's really fun, really good. Just make sure you build a lot of passive agility if you can. And Flame Charm is actually not as dominant as it used to be because Flaming Scourge got hit with a nerf. Flame Emperor doesn't obscure as much, and other nerfs are coming in the future. So maybe stay away from Flame Charm a little bit if you have to. And then the new dagger, that is the second weapon I did want to talk about. It looks, honestly, people are hating on it. It looks pretty good to me. I feel like we might see some more dagger usage, and we might see some pretty good dagger players popping up. Me personally, I'm going to drop a dagger build soon. It's super cool. It's super fun to use. Yeah. And then strength. I think while 40 strength is still pretty good, I think higher strengths like 100 is much more meta at the moment because you can get Collapse Lung, Million Ton Piercer, and other stuff like that with these weapons that still don't cost as much in the weapon department like the staff, but you can go somewhere high like that. And this isn't for the actual build, but you guys get what I'm saying. If there's anything else you guys want me to talk about, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, join my Discord, and you guys can ask me for some builds. I'll make some good version of these builds if you guys want me to, and I'll put them in the Discord, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.